How's it going, everybody? It's Nova, and welcome back to another episode from the KerPOWcraft server. It is episode number 29, and today we are starting this episode off at spawn. I figured we haven't been to spawn in quite a while, and I thought we would do a little bit of looking around before we discuss what we're going to do in this episode. So, yeah, now that I think about this, a lot hasn't really changed. I mean, this shop over here, which was a bookshop, is a library. I think this is Atomic's shop. We still have the Redstone bar, the Redstone Public House. That's what it's called. And yeah, it looks pretty much the same. They got a nice record collection though. And of course, there is Tolbert's little place over here, which sells elytras. It sells shulker boxes, and yeah, definitely, bro. You got a corrupted shulker box right here. It looks a little messed up. I think that this should be like half price because I think it's just gone bad. So might want to check that out, Tolbert. Over in this area, this used to be where the Easter thing was, the Easter build that Tolbert made, and these little terracotta blocks right here are kind of what I've set up because we're gonna be working on a shop today. But I think before I talk about it, I'm going to hop into a testing world and create it, and I'll show you guys that in a second. So here we are in my KerPOWcraft testing world. As you can tell, this is the stuff that I was crafting up to prank Caesar with. The Duckmons are here, and this over here is the shop that I am going to be working on. And as you can tell, as you probably have guessed it, as you probably would have understood that from the thumbnail and from the title of this video, it is a pet shop. Finally, we are creating a pet shop. And as you can tell, I went a little bit crazy with the DecoCraft, and I kind of put it all up in here. I do want to put some signs. Maybe I can just nickname these, you know, the pet shop. But yeah, anyway, as you walk in, you have this nice little blue kind of like floor. I'm guessing it's like carpet, I'm guessing. For now, this is kind of just a test. I don't really think, I might want to make this a little bit bigger by one block on each side. Mainly because the cages for the dogs and the cats kind of make it look like there is not really much room to walk. So on this side we have dogs, and on this side we have cats. And I'm thinking about putting like a parrot in each corner. And these little signs right here, I'm guessing there's not going to be like, there's probably going to be one for every dog. Because of Minecraft mechanics, when you tame a dog, only you can make it sit up and sit down. So the problem here would be that someone can't just be like, oh, I want to like pay a couple of coins to buy a dog. So what they would have to do is they would have to take the item out of the item frame, and each of these items is going to be named. And I'm gonna have like a chest somewhere. This chest I'll get to in a second, but maybe I'll have the two parrots at the end, and maybe there'll be a chest here. But there will be a place to, well, first off, put the payment. So there'll be like a drawer here to place the payment. And then there will be a chest here with, maybe I'll have to put an anvil here somewhere as well. So there'll be a chest here with paper, right? Little pieces of paper. And it'll be like, oh, you can just nickname the paper and then take the bone and place it back in, or maybe I'll have some other way, some other chest that you can put it in, and I will deliver a dog to you. The parrots can't actually be bred. That's the problem. So, I mean, if anything, the parrots are probably just going to be, hey, get down from there. Oh, no. So the parrots are probably just going to be for show. They're not going to be for sale. I have a name tag named Ooze, and I can just knock that guy out here, and I can name him, and when I pick him back up, it'll say Ooze in a bucket. So the whole point of the slimes is they're kind of like pet rocks, except they're pet slimes. But the whole point is there's going to be a bunch of different slime in a buckets in that chest in there, and they're all going to have different names. And I figured, you know, I was going to name all of these animals as well, but they can't, it doesn't matter because you can't adopt the pets because I own all the pets because I have to bring them here as dogs, and there's not going to be, maybe, can you nickname a wolf on its own? If you nickname a wolf, does it keep its name as a dog? If I nicknamed it Ooze, which is probably a weird name for a dog. Let's get some bones. And, yeah, okay, so it does have the same, name. Wow, that's really interesting. The only problem is getting ocelots in here would be extremely difficult. So, I don't know. Maybe I could do that for the wolves. The only problem is, how would I keep them inside of their cage? I don't know. I'm probably just going to have, I'm probably just going to have them all be named just for aesthetic purposes, because I love naming things, and making all these guys is going to be really fun. This isn't really about giving the community items that they need, but, you know, I mean, cats are pretty decent to have, and dogs are too, because the dogs scare away the skeletons, and the cats scare away the creepers. Let's go and head back to the KerPOWcraft server and build this bad boy. So, we're actually heading back onto the server, and someone notified him or posted something in the Discord that said that if you go by spawn, click the record button. So I kind of realized that before we went to the creative testing world to work on our build, we were actually at spawn, just to plan out the area for the build. So I'm gonna try and log back in, and we'll see what we can see. The person who posted that was Caesar, so I'm gonna guess that he did this. I'm not sure if he had any help. Let's see what. Okay, I can already see some stuff. Is anyone on? I didn't check. Okay. All right. So yeah, looks like he's pranked the. Oh. Okay. Well, I think I remember sometime. Yeah, that's right. When we were working on the Maze of Terror episode, I noticed that right near the Maze of Terror there was a giant pumpkin. Looks like this is where Caesar got the idea to prank Spawn. See, well this has got you know, chop into me written all over it. I thought that there would be more. Oh wait, I was wondering. I was like, why is there stone? I was like, oh yeah, because this is 1.12 where basically you have to place a pumpkin on a block for it to actually place. Oh, if he put something at the top, you know what? I'm not even gonna try to. He put something on top of Tolbert's base. Let's see, did he put it? Oh no, he missed. He missed putting a pumpkin on top of my base. That would have been pretty cool. I wish he would have made like pumpkin goblins or ogres, but I mean, I guess that was just. I wonder if he put it up there. Let's check in. Oh jeez. Oh, that always scares me. Okay. Did he place anything? Any pumpkins over here? Nope, not in this little sand thing. I don't see any more. I don't see any here, unless there's some in there. But yeah, looks like Spawn got pranked. So yeah, there's a big pumpkin there, somewhat big pumpkin patch over here. Oh god. He put a bunch of pumpkins. He even left the coffee cup. Come on, man. What's this over here? He put double pumpkins up here. Okay. Any pumpkins in here? I guess not. Oh, there's a pumpkin inside the ground here. That's funny. Ah, he put a pumpkin inside Tolbert's build. Future site of the dye shop, Stithis. Okay, so still hasn't done that. He put one up here. Because Stithis hasn't even made a shop yet, so he's like, I'm gonna place it there. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of was a little bit scared because I thought that Caesar was going to be pranking me, but it turns out he ended up just pranking Spawn. Maybe this prank was actually earmarked for me, and then he was like, you know what? I'm just gonna do it to everyone. I'm just gonna do it at Spawn. Really? Really? Oh, come on. Are you kidding me? This was where I was building. Oh my gosh. Alright, well, he already messed up our build, so we're gonna have to go get materials for the build anyway, so we're gonna head on back. And I tried to use the tethers to bring myself back home, but it looks like I've slept here a couple of times, so it brought me back here. So we're gonna have to go and just walk all the way back home. I'm so not used to that. Oh no. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Oh wait, I have... Oh, son of a... Give me that back. Uh-oh. I'm stuck! Come on! Oh, yes! Oh, thank God. Ender Pearl? What? Help? Oh, come on. Oh, thank gosh. I wish this glitch would just go away. I don't really understand how it happens. Yep. They're, oh God! What is that? Oh, Endermite. Yep, there's pumpkins here too. I was kind of wondering, like, there has to be one in the Nether Hub too. So now, you know what would have been really cool, but that kind of would have been annoying for him to do because you can't place pumpkins, you know, unless they're on top of blocks. But just make them all hang from each of the end rods. That would have been really cool. But I guess in a different version, that's the only thing that he can do. All right, so we're over here at the mob farm, the mob grinder, and got some weird glitchy stuff going on over there. But yeah, we're here to get some bones so that we can get some dogs. Now, I don't necessarily know if we're going to be... I guess we're going to have to build it first, and then we're going to have to populate it. So here's what we have, all the stuff. Here's the bones and the raw fish that we're going to need to get the ocelots. We have the item frames. We have some slime gummies. We have all the slimes in a bucket that we have got. We named a few of them. We got Puddle, Squash, Ooze, Sloppy. So the rest of them are just slimes. We're going to nickname them later. But other than that, we have some X-tones and some iron bars for the cages. This is for the ground. Here's that bone. Here's some more of the DecoCraft stuff and the lanterns. Here's the build. Here's the ground and part of the build as well. And also, we have a little friend over here. I think this was done by the Whapow. I don't know. I remember right before I was about to go AFK, I saw him around here, and then I kind of came down and I found this here. So this must be some sort of ceremonial golem that he left us. Maybe it's like a leaf golem or a forest golem. Yeah, that's what it is. You know what? Let's try and go find an ocelot before we head on over to spawn. I think that's gonna be quite difficult. Wait a minute, what am I doing? If I remember correctly, you can get ocelots from the Pam's Harvest Craft, what you call it, the shipping bin, or not the shipping bin, but the market. Ah, so we could just do that. You guys are probably wondering why there was no episode in the previous week, why there was no KerPOWcraft episode in the previous Friday, and that was because I had a lot of trouble trying to get the episode recorded and edited and blah 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 and all that stuff like that. Previously, I was called away with my family to go to Washington, D.C. for a funeral. My uncle had recently, well, taken his own life, so that was kind of sad, and I had to go, and, you know, I had to do a lot of stuff like that. And after I had gotten back from that, I only had enough time to edit the Cake Core episode that I had recorded, which was the previous episode, actually. It was the one that came out on, not this past Monday, but the previous one, I think episode 6. And then after that, I had some time to work on the collaboration episode that I worked on with James, and that was the other Cake Core episode that came out this previous Monday. And then my brother's birthday was a thing, so I had to, you know, we had to celebrate that, and we had to go out with a lot of stuff, and I was basically just doing a lot of stuff, and it kind of all culminated into like a week-ish span, and I just didn't have enough time. So I really just didn't have as much comfortable time as I needed to edit, or actually to record and edit the episode. And so I just said, you know what, let's just make it the next week. So it's gonna be a little bit behind, but I mean, it's just one episode, and I will try and make sure. I mean, kind of the reason why I didn't have time is if I had time to plan for it, I would have had time to definitely just like pre-record or backlog a couple of things, but a couple of things just happened, and obviously I wasn't notified that there was going to be like a funeral or someone was going to die, and you know, just a bunch of other things kind of like fell into my lap without me having any time to really plan for it. So as long as that doesn't happen again, I shouldn't fall out of the regular schedule, and should be able to get content out to you guys pretty regularly. So yeah, pretty awesome stuff. Okay, so here is our little pet shop, and I mean, yeah, I changed the design up a bit. Instead of making the red terracotta just kind of a giant row along the way, I kind of varied it up and kind of made a little pattern like that. I mean, honestly, I could even just go like this, and then down one, and then up one, and then down one. Maybe that could be something that I do. Maybe all I really have to do is move this guy, is switch these two blocks right here. So get that block. So put that here, put this here. Yeah, that might actually look a little bit better. I think I want to do that. Yeah, so something like that. I mean, I don't know. It just kind of looks like, you know, if you go to like shops like PetSmart or Petco or whatever types of shops that you have, you know, in your own country or state or whatever, and it's like, it's got kind of like this, I don't know, like design on the building to make it, you know, kind of stand out. Sort of like Walmart or Target or, you know, just whatever. So it's one of those things that I'm hoping the design will kind of be like an interesting thing. And we have see what I'm looking at this, and I kind of forgot something that I will put on in a second. But as you're, you know, once you get up here, this is kind of the middle. As you look over here, you can see the tower pretty easily. You know, every kind of shop you look at from here, or at least you look at from going on the path. And so that shop, you see that. That shop is on the side. You know, the tower, you can pretty much see its whole thing going on. It's pretty nice, a nice angle right there. And this also has a really good angle because it's like the front is like right there. But see, my shop over there is actually, you're gonna see the side of it, and there's a reason why I've done that, and that's because we're gonna be putting something on the top. That might be kind of difficult for me to do, but you know what? It's hopefully gonna look good. And so let's finish up this, and then I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. What I wanted on the top. Let's grab this. Where we yeah, I think we're just gonna grab this. We're gonna grab Agon. I'm gonna be needing a new eye chisel soon, but what is better than Agon? Zane? Zane be better? We can use Zane. So let's try and see what Zane has to offer. Yeah, it doesn't have too much, so I guess we'll just use one. But let's get up there on top. Alright. Now, I think this top block, yeah, this top block is a definitely a slab. So what we're gonna do is we're going to sort of try and figure this out. I'm gonna put that there. Oops, that's Agon. We probably should get Zane. Let's just change that last one into Zane because it's a little bit more white. And you guys might already guess what I'm going to be putting on the top here. Where was I going to put it? I'm going to put it like right here. Alright, so that's going to be that, and we're going to see how far it was off of the back. And yeah, so that and that. So already, I need to grab some of that jump boost. If I can, there it is. Okay, so that's pretty cool. That's pretty handy. So now I can get on top of here. And we're going to work on, well, we're going to be crafting up a giant bone on top of the pet house. Because as you guys can tell, we're coming in at this from the side. And the bone is going to be kind of like right here. Now, I'm not sure I can make a bone. Like a dog bone. Like, I don't know if I can really do that. But we could try. I know I'm going to mess this up pretty badly, but yeah, so this is just going to be the bone right here. We're just going to kind of keep it going like this. And so as you see it, I don't even know what this looks like. Oh my god, this looks so bad. Maybe it needs to be bigger, or maybe something like that will... I just don't know. Let me grab some more jump boost. This is how it's gonna look. Oh my god, let's check out how this looks. I am not... Also, it looks like it's... Something's weird about it. Maybe the... Wait, why does the roof looks a bit weird in general? I don't... Anything wrong with the roof? No, the roof is the same. It's just coming at it from that angle. It kind of looks like... I mean, okay. Yeah, I don't really know. So we could probably give it some depth just by... Probably just do that. And then we can go like this. God, that looks really... It just looks super blocky. I don't know if I like that. See, I don't like that. I don't know if I like that. Something's weird about that. Something is just off about that. I don't really know. That looks a bit better. I just don't like how the bone... I think I have a better idea. I don't know if I am enjoying this. I need to make a new chisel, so hold on a second. Okay, so... What if we chiseled this? Oh, yikes. I did not mean to do that. Okay, so chisel that. What does that look like? Let's land on this little pumpkin guy right here. I missed this stem. Okay. You know what? Let's just chisel the whole thing. Let's chisel the whole like main, middle, whatever the heck. Cause this is not making me happy. You know what? I think that will get the point across. It's not the greatest looking thing, but I don't honestly know what looks better. Oh man. Let's change this to this color. This is not a bad color, but it will look probably a bit strange. Oh god, that looks really... Oh god, that looks bad. That looks like... This is like tapioca pudding bad. Like, jeez. Let's just try the... Let's try the white version of this and see if that looks better. Oh, okay, that one looks a little bit better. Although it's kind of like a tiled version. I'm not really sure what exactly this is gonna do. You know what? That color, even though it does look like it's tiles, I think that color in general just looks better. I'm not gonna lie, that actually looks a lot better. It just doesn't look like bony enough at the... if that sounds weird, it just doesn't look bony enough. So, or at the edges, at the ends, I mean. I'm gonna try and fix that up. You know what? That actually kind of looks better. And it doesn't look good now because, well, actually, it kind of looks like a dog now. It kind of looks like a wiener dog. I don't know, but that does look better in kind of an okay way. The only problem is that there's supposed to be like a notch in here. So like these two blocks would be gone, but now it just kind of looks like, I don't know, like this is a plug that you would plug into a socket. I don't want to have to move it up again, that's the thing. I don't know what to do, I'm done. I'm just gonna make the base, you know, whatevers, and people are just gonna have to live with it. It got really dark all of a sudden. I thought this was gonna be a good idea. Well, I guess I'll work on that a little bit more later. Alright, so the shop is finished, and I'm gonna turn around, and there it is. So I decided to change up the bone a bit. I mean, the bone looked the best this way. I could not make it look any better. I figured that it probably looked a little bit better if I changed those blocks to the roof blocks. That way it would look like a bone and not like part of the bone was connecting into, you know, the house somehow. But yeah, I mean, for the most part, I've been staring at this for a little bit, and it actually looks like a bone. So I'm a bit proud of that. But yeah, over here we still have the same stuff that you guys saw in the beginning. I have two dogs out here that are not for sale. They are kind of like the guard dogs. We have Anubis here, and we have Cerberus, based off of the mythological creatures from, I guess, Greek or Roman mythology, or one of those two. And yeah, let's go on in and meet the cast. Meet the cast of cats and dogs. And I actually have the title of the shop, The Little Pet Shop of Horrors, right here in these little slime gummies. And as we walk in, we have, as you were able to hear, we have the cats and we have the dogs. And I have the instructions here, so I'll probably read those first. Let's go over the names first. For the first dog, we have Scruffy, we have Cooper, we have Duke, we have Maggie, and we have Molly. And then for the cats, we have Citrus, Pearl, Crow, Bandit, and Stripes. So those are the 5 cats and dogs that you'll be allowed to adopt, and here are their little name tags that we'll get into that in a second. It says 1 gold coin for each adoption, and check book for delivery info. This right here has all these boats in it, because this was really the only way that I could actually get them kind of like sold in a good way. Basically, you read this book. This is how it's all gonna work. The book is called Adoption Info, and when you read it, it says adopting a friend. After paying for your little friend, cat or dog, take a kennel from this chest and place it into the ender chest. So basically, take one of these boats right here, and you place it over in this ender chest. Move the piece of paper named after the dog or cat you wish to adopt near to the kennel, so I know which one you wish to adopt. And then I will personally deliver your pet to you in its kennel to your base, and you will have your new friend. And then I have this thing at the bottom that says, thank you for providing a home for animals who are less... I put fortunate there. I promise I did, but somehow it got cut off. So anyway, so basically, if you wanted to, let's say you wanted to adopt Citrus, you would just take one of these kennels, and there's a bunch of different colors, and you would place it over here, and let's look for Citrus. Citrus is here, and you would just kind of place it next to him like that, just anywhere, just so I know which one has been adopted. And I'm going to place this back. These are the kennels. Basically, this is the only way that another player can move a dog that's owned by another player. So basically, I will just deliver it, one of the cats or the dogs, to that person's base inside the kennel. And they can get into the kennel and, you know, move the dog or cat wherever they want. And it'll always be in sitting position. So sadly, that's kind of the price you have to pay when you're dealing with adoptions, but I mean, come on, it's for a good cause. These animals, they really need a home. These little fish say adopt a kitty, these little bones say adopt a doggy, and these slime gummies say adopt a slime. And we we have all the slimes here. I even have instructions for the slimes as well, because basically you can just take one whenever you want. It's 4 silver coins for each pet slime, so that's basically half the price of a gold coin, because I think 1 gold coin is 8 silver coins. And I'll read off the names. We have Splashy, we have Minty, we have Sloppy, we have Greenbow, we have Goop, Sploosh, Mucus, Gorf, Puddle, Ooze, and Squash. So those are all of the pets that are available. I'll probably put some parrots in later, but they won't be available. They'll probably be more like Cerberus and Anubis are. They'll be more like mascots of the store. But yeah, this is the Little Pet Shop of Horrors. And yeah, happy Halloween, you guys. Hope you guys have fun trick-or-treating or doing whatever it is that you guys like to do. But with all that being said, this is the end of the episode. If you like what you watched, click that like button. And if you want to see more, definitely subscribe. See you guys in the next episode.